There it is. Let me switch to my PowerPoint. Here it is. So this is the one we started. It's 4 slides. We didn't put I think we only put the titles for each one and the subtitles. Okay, the first one is History Museum and then popular exhibits, and then we put your name. For slide number 1, for slide number 2, we put the Tyrannosaurus or T-Rex found in Western North America, and then 50 to 60 bone crushing teeth. And I just read on the news, I think it was yesterday, that they found this dinosaur, area in Utah, where it's a massive place where they found a bunch of bones. Like it was a bunch of these dinosaurs were found there. So it says freshly in the news, that part. And then we have the also as part of the museum, the ancient Egyptian sarcophagus, stone carved burial, contains mummified body. And then we have the last one, antiques. And then we don't have anything, which is probably gonna have just pictures. And if you turn to page, says create all the slides, we did all the slides, we changed all the slides, the titles and all that. And that's where we're left off. And then on page 54, it says we're gonna start adding the pictures. All right. If you got the picture that I sent on that file, then you can probably find the pictures there. But if you don't have the pictures, let me show you how they look and where you can find them. Okay. So let me go to my the first one is called Girls in a Museum.
It's called what?
Girls in Museum. So let me show you how I'm gonna put them right here. And let me show you how they look so that way you can find them on the Bing. Why do I have a desktop? They put them on the desktop? No, why did I? Oh yeah, desktop. It's called Girls in a Museum. This right here.
On the Bing?
Yeah, this is the first picture. So Girls in Museum, maybe you can find something similar to that and online. So, and the picture needs to be huge, the size they want it. Okay. So from the files that I sent you that one time, this picture should be there. If not, look, you can go to insert, pictures, and then you go Bing pictures and see if you can find it there. It's something similar. Girls in Museum. Here they look at the picture, is there online too. So it should be this picture right here. Let's see if you can find it online and they just insert it, okay? Girls in Museum, and then you'll get this picture. This is the one we need. It's not really a picture, it's what we call a graphic or a clip art. So, find the clip art, Girls in Museum, if you don't have the files. If you have the files, find it in your files, because I know some of you have them and are using the files, so. So that's the first picture. Let me close this. Girls in Museum is the search that you're gonna put, and the picture should look something like this. I'm looking at the textbook, that's exactly where they wanted. They wanted this picture right here. Oh, actually, I want this thing a little bigger. Down, not bad right there. Make it a little smaller. Let me see. Smaller. About this size, I think.
Mr. Vasquez,
Uh-huh.
¿cómo buscó la picture? Es que me levanté.
It's Girls in Museum.
Girls.
Coliseum Museum. This is how the picture is set. Because I'm looking at the bottom line and it matches the size of the white board like that. So the picture needs to be something like what you're seeing on my screen, but the size. So it's probably size. Let me check the size here.
You know, they had the picture on this and now I can't find it. I just saw the exact same picture you had.
Yeah, do it again. Do the search again because this is the first one. It came out right away.
I know it came out right away. Let me try it again.
So something like this will be nice. Right there. So don't forget the search should be girls in museum. And that's how you'll find the picture. I like the picture. It looks really, really nice. It's not a picture, it's clip art, we call it. Basically it's a graphic. Believe it or not, years ago, I used to teach a class where I taught the students how to create graphics.
Excuse me, Mr. Vasquez. What's the size of the picture?
I think when I resize it, I think it's 4.5 inches. Let me see picture, 4.80 width. So that's the first picture for slide number 1. Girls in museum. Okay.
The highest, no. 480. Okay.
Yeah, 4.80 is the size that I got. 4.80. Click on the picture. But you know, it doesn't have to be exactly. As long as it looks kind of like similar to the size of my picture, is fine.
Mr. I can't remember where the sizing is on which on your home, on your tab. Where is it again, the sizing? I know how to lock ratio, but I can't remember where it is.
It's this one you click on the picture.
Oh,
then
yeah.
the menu where it says picture.
Yeah.
Then you can resize it over here with
Oh,
the.
that's right. I just didn't remember. Thank you.
Easy way to do it also, to drag the corners right here. See how I can resize.
I remember. I just didn't remember where the sizing was. So it's 4.8. Okay. Thank you.
Or well, it's 173 now. That and it's not exact. As I keep resizing it. I have now 4.86. So something like that. Make sure the picture doesn't go over the outside the boundaries of the slide. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Everybody good?
Okay. Got it.
Everybody's good. Let's go to slide number 2 for the second picture. I'm gonna click on the slide number 2. And here, look at, we have actually 2 pictures, okay?
Oh, sorry. Let me turn this off.
Okay, the first picture here is the name is T-Rex skeleton. And it looks something like this again. Okay. The last picture, first picture, T-Rex skeleton. So I'm sure you can find it on, if you don't have the files, go to pictures, and then go to big pictures and put T-Rex skeleton. Skeleton. Not sure if I'm there. So is this one actually? Let me check. It's one of this. Not quite exactly the same, but it will work. Any of this will work. Something similar to what I have, it will be okay. This one, it is actually a picture. Okay. So T-Rex skeleton. And you don't have to worry about the sizes. It should be size 4, kind of like the same as the other one, 4 point something. 4.74 this one is.
Where do you get the sizes? It's not
When
coming up on mine.
you click on it and then you click on picture, it shows the size on this area right here. Here is can you manipulate the area, the size.
And you click on picture.
Yeah, you click on the picture first, and then there's a little thing that says picture on the top.
Yeah, but it does. Oh, it's not coming up on mine.
You have to click on the picture first, and then it will give you access to that. If you let me see, so I click away, it goes away, and then I click on the picture, and then I go picture, and then
You right click?
no, just one click first on the picture, and then on the menu, there's a menu that says picture. Next to help.
Yeah, it's not, it was coming up a minute ago. Now it's not.
You have to click on the picture.
I
Click on
did.
click again.
Oh, here we go. Okay. And I click on picture.
And you click on picture, and it's on the side.
Oh, there it is. And what number, what width and height are we supposed to have?
4.74
Okay.
width and 340 height. But actually, I'm looking at the picture on the textbook, and it's bigger. So it's about this size. See this? I'm looking at the picture on the textbook, and it's about bigger because it goes all the way down to the covers all the slide on the bottom right there. So this size is the one size that they have. Right there.
Mr. Vasquez, sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you say it's to get the picture, the title was Skeleton of Dinosaur, or what was it?
T-Rex skeleton.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
T-Rex skeleton, and it will come up.
Thank you.
And so resize it, that look at my size. Let me click on the size right there. My size now is 628 width and 449 height. That's the size that I see on the textbook that they have it, okay? So it's huge on the textbook.
What happens when the picture keeps, technically it has not come up yet. It's still circling within the image.
Sometimes the connection, if you have a slow connection, it takes a while.
Okay, no big deal. Thank you.
Check something here.
Mr. Vasquez, does it matter if I don't have a white background?
No, it doesn't matter.
Because when I took the picture out, it was on a white background, but when I inserted it, it went on the black background.
You might want to try a different one if you're not happy with that one. Because I noticed there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, okay.
So just undo the one you put and then go and look for another one. Everybody got the first picture, and then we're ready to put the next one. Show you what the next one is. Not a big picture. It's the second one is called T-Rex 3D. This is the second picture.
T-Rex what?
3D.
CD?
No, 3D, like a
Oh,
3D.
3D, I'm sorry.
T-Rex 3D is the next picture. And the size for this picture is 448. Okay, it's kind of like the same, almost all size. 448 width and 449 height.
Be kind enough to repeat the sizes again, please.
I haven't highlighted on the screen.
Oh,
It's
okay, thank you.
40.
Oh, yes, you do. Okay. Thank you.
I can't see it.
So we got two pictures. All right. So that'll be the slide number 2. T-Rex 3D and T-Rex skeleton.
Hey, Mr. Vasquez, on the pictures, when I do the titles, they go away, like found in Western North America and 5061 Crunchy Tea.
Oh wait, they shouldn't go away. Are you clicking like make sure you're not highlighting this text? Because if you're highlighting it, it might get replaced. Undo and then just try it again because it shouldn't have that problem. Just undo it and try it again.
Yeah, when I size the picture is when it goes away because I did undo and redo, so probably that's what it is.
Make sure you don't make him that big.
Yeah.
Let's go to slide number 3. Everybody got these 2 pictures already?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to slide number 3. It says ancient Egyptian sarcophagus. So this one, let me show you the picture, how it looks, and the name. Pharaoh. Somehow this big right here starts in this corner and ends right here, but it should arrange the text. So I think we can use the designer for this. Let me see the designer here.
¿Cómo se llama esa?
Se llama Pharaoh.
Fair?
Pharaoh, like Pharaoh. Pharaoh.
Ah,
Oh, and this text needs to be rearranged. So look at what I'm gonna do with the text. Once I resize the picture, I can do this to the text. Look at it. See what I did? I just kind of like I did a little bit. Yes, and right there. See what I did with the text? I kind of like arranged it to shrink a little bit, but it didn't shrink. It just went on the side. And if you look on the textbook, that's exactly how it looks on the textbook. So let me do what I did with the text again, okay? Let me just do the whole thing so you guys see how I did it. I'm undoing here. So I inserted the picture, and then I can do it two ways. I can highlight this, grab it, and then put it right here first, right there, and then I can drag the picture. We want the picture, let me check the textbook, about this big. Has to line with the word sarcophagus right there. See that line right there? Okay. So that's how they want it. Oh, basically these are pictures, and then you go big pictures and put Pharaoh.
Oh, Pharaoh. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's how you spell it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we can find the actual picture here. He's laying down, so.
No veo la que usted tiene.
It doesn't have to be exactly the one I have, you know, it could be a different one.
Okay.
You know what? Because it's basically a sarcophagus, no? It will be the best.
¿Y por qué no sale la misma veces que usted encontró en donde mismo o encontró en otro lado?
Yo las tengo, son unas que yo les mandé. See, the reason why my pictures are maybe different than your pictures, guys, is because remember the ones that I sent, and not everybody was able to get them. So that's why I keep saying, if you got them, then use those. If not, use from the internet. So sarcophagus, let's see. Or sarcophagus, but not the same one. It doesn't have to be the same one.
Okay.
Look at this one, it's kind of like the same. What is it, sarcophagus or pharaoh? And just something similar to that. This is it looks like a what is it? What is the name? Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun.
Tutankamón. o no sé.
It looks like that one, huh? Like the picture there.
Ajá.
So I don't know, just put pharaoh laying down. It's actually the sarcophagus, not the actual pharaoh. But it says the stone carved burial contains mummified body. So mummified body is in there. So anything that is alike is fine. Even if it's not the same picture, okay? And this one, I just kind of like make sure that I align it to the corner of the edge of the left-hand side of the slide. And then I just drag it down, and the actual size is 749 width and 482 height. And I rearrange the text, and I didn't do nothing with the text. I just grab it and then pull it this way, and it automatically arranges itself. So I didn't do much with the text, so I just resize it. Grab one of the little handles, you know, the little circles, and I just drag it until it just did that on its own. It doesn't have to be the same picture. It doesn't have to be the same size. As long as it's kind of like something similar, because if you notice on your textbook, those of you have the textbook, is on page 54, you see the 4 slides, and it shows how the pictures need to go. So I'm just copying the way they have it.
Mr. Vasquez, again, can we use the designer ideas or no?
If you can use it, that's a good idea. We can use a designer. I'm just looking at them, and it doesn't have nothing similar, but it has really nice ones. It has one where the picture's on the opposite side. So that's so how. Yeah, if you want to use the designer, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Vázquez. Ay, Dios.
And you
No
know
mire cuando movió el Ancient Egypt.
el text,
Ajá.
Just drag this in the middle. Just grab it and look and see how I moved it. It was, oops.
Oh,
I actually moved this, one of these I moved and resized it.
ajá.
Because it was stretched out this way.
Ajá.
Just grab it and then I did this and let go and it did the thing on its own. I didn't
Oh,
do anything.
thank you.
So we got, you know what? We have to go back to slide number 1 because I'm missing one picture. I forgot to. I didn't even notice that it had 2 pictures. It has the girls in the museum and then it has another picture. Everybody good with the Pharaoh's picture?
Ay, ay, ay. I'm still working on it.
Anybody ever been to Egypt by any chance? No? Right. That's one of the things that it would be nice to go see the pyramids.
Yeah, if you go, Mr. Vasquez, invite me. That's the last place where I want to go before I die.
I don't know if I ever go. I was asking if anybody ever been there. You know, Google had this thing yesterday. I don't know, they don't have it anymore today, but it was a really cool. No, they don't have it anymore. I only had it yesterday. It's like a.
Mhm.
Something Google put yesterday, and I guess they took it off. Let me see this one. Yeah. I'll show you right now. No, it's no longer there. They had it yesterday. Well, Saturday is gone. Oh, here it is.
Mr. Vasquez,
So if you put pyramids and mummies, it will come up in the same picture. Um, let me show you something really quick since we're doing this class. This is something that I found that Google had it yesterday. I don't know if you ever noticed that sometimes on the Google search, it has like a little link on the bottom. Most people don't ever click on those links. I always like to click to explore, and see what they have. This is what they had yesterday. Let me show you this. It's very interesting. And it's related to what we're doing right now. So it was called Explore UNESCO World Heritage. It was from Google Arts and Culture. So I click on the link and it gave me this. Look, let me show you here. And it was called the 10 Must-See UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And the first one was the pyramids. That's what I was making the connection right now. The Great Pyramids of Giza. So I was asking if anybody ever been there. Look at the nice thing is this. Look at if you click on it, and then you can move it around. It gives you a 3D picture of the site. See, look at how they carry the people because it's far away from the city. I think it's Cairo, one of those huge cities. And here it is. Okay, that's the actual pyramids. And, look at how huge this thing is. So that's what you do with these things. It's pretty cool. And then the next one is the Coliseum in Rome. Same thing. You can just click on the Coliseum and then just go around like it and look everywhere. I'll put the link on the in the chat. So if anybody wants to explore this. So if you've never been there, look at you feel like you're actually there, walking on the street, like the people that are there. Look at graffiti. See, there's graffiti everywhere. So, and then as you scroll down, there's the next, the Taj Mahal in India. And it has the same thing, you can just view all around it. Look at the people down there. It's a huge, it's some basically mausoleum, for the wife of this prince or king or whatever he was. Anyway, as you go scrolling down, you see all the ones, in Saudi Arabia. Chichen in Mexico. I never even been to that one. I've been to that Teotihuacan in Mexico City, but not to this one. See, they all have this 3D view. They never show this part. They're selling all that tacos and everything there.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
So when you do that and you click on the link, what about cookies and stuff? Are these visuals safe, or do you have to go into your history to clear your cookies, or what?
No, if it's a website like this, like Google website, it's a safe site to visit.
Oh, okay.
You be careful on sites that you're not sure where they come from.
Okay.
Eastern Island is number 6, and this is in Chile. If you guys, South America. Then you got Serengeti National Park. I think it's in where is it in Tanzania? And the same thing, you can do the 3D on all the pictures. The historic city of Ayutthaya. This is in Indonesia, I think, or no, Thailand. Number 9, this cave, Chauvet Cave in France. Then number 10, guess this is really close to us, Yosemite National Park. Same thing, you can just view the whole thing again. Pretty nice, huh? This was this link was at the Google website yesterday. Google search. They also have like this very interesting websites. And I usually click, so I click and this is what it gave me. Pretty nice. I spent like an hour, 2 hours just browsing all these beautiful sites.
So when you go to Google Chrome, it comes up, or Google what? Where?
This is like a daily thing that the Google team does. You know, they're not always there. Like today, it wasn't there no more. But I was able to pull it out from my history. So I'll put it in the chat, and then anybody wants to play around with it. So let me put it in the chat here. Okay. All right, look at for slide number 1. I actually missed one picture. Let's go back to slide number 1. We're missing the picture of the museum. So it's something like this. Look at. Let me get it from my files, and you can find something similar. It's called museum icon. As this it goes right over here. That's what we were missing. Okay. Museum icon. I'm sure you can find something similar to this. And type it. Yeah, there it is. See, there's a bunch of them. I mean, this one is nice too. This one too. I have a bunch of them. Look at this blue one. Looks even better than the one I have. So there are actually a bunch of them there. Don't forget that you can always filter and go to clip art, and it gives you nothing but clip art. It's okay if it doesn't give you the same one there. These are nice too. Any of this one. This is the same one. Look at, but it's yellow. Look at. Oh, when that happens, that means that it's not available. So, something like that. It's called museum and then icon. So see if you can find it. Did I switch to this window? Yeah. See, that'd be nice to visit all those 10 places. And it would be so hard. It's called 10 must-see UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Meaning that they're protected by the, the UNESCO, which is part of the United Nations, to preserve it for future generations, and they can see all these beautiful ancient places.
Mr. Vasquez, what did you put to get that picture? Mr. Vasquez? Hello, hello, hello.
Hear me now? Hello?
Yes, I hear you now. Yeah, how did you get that picture of the museum?
Type museum icon.
Icon. Okay, thank you.
I'm going like the telephone. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You know,
I was like, hello, hello, hello. Thank you. I see.
So far we got 2 pictures for slide number 1, 2 pictures for slide number 2, 1 picture for slide number 3. And then we're gonna put 2 pictures on slide number 4.
Mr. V, did you do for slide number 1 the picture? Mine's all white and you have like black in the bottom where the girls are at in the museum. How do you get it to do it like that?
To this one,
Yes, that one.
were you able to get the same color, the same picture?
I think so. It's the same little girls, but you have that from that where the black is at. I don't have, it's just white in mine. I'm not sure.
No, I just wrote it down. So meaning this white part is what color is in your different color or the same?
It's all white. Everything's white. All the even where the blue area is at in the top, right there. Yeah. So
Let me see, maybe something let me find the picture again. It's called Girls in Museum. Let me find it because it was the first one that came out when I did the search, but I didn't insert it. So let me see. Let me put it in. Let me try it again. Oh, I think it's barely going. Insert. My insert is not coming up. Oh, there it is. No, look at it. It looks identical. I just stretch it out. See?
yeah, mine's coming out like how it. You know how when you download it all white and it's not coming like that. So I was thinking you probably did the range where you bring it forward or backwards. You know the thing to bring the background like.
Yeah, like
To,
behind it and all that. No, I didn't do none of that. So you might want to insert it again.
okay.
Just click on it and then on the keyboard press delete and then insert it again.
Okay. Thank you.
Because I inserted it myself and it works fine. So something must have happened in the transfer of the picture. All right. So everybody got the museum icon? Let me continue. So 2 for the first slide, 2 for the second slide, 1 for the third slide, and then we're gonna go to antiques. And then here we're gonna put 2 pictures. I'll show you the 2 pictures that we have here, okay? Oops. And if you can find something similar, it doesn't have to be exactly the same picture. One is an antique car. It's about the same size. And then the second one is an antique typewriter. All right, so those are the 2. The pictures for this, an antique car and an antique typewriter. I'm sure you can find this online. Just put antique car or I don't even know what kind of car is that. It's from that like 1920. Looks like the those old movies, The Untouchable. You know that show, The Untouchables. Look like those cars, in the 1920s and 30s. Those are the pictures. Museum icon, Grocery Museum, T-Rex skeleton, T-Rex 3D, Pharaoh, car, and typewriter. All right, so I'm coming up to the 1 hour break, and let's welcome 1 more minute. I have 6:59, so 1 minute, and then we'll go on the 10-minute break, and then when we come back, we'll wrap it up for this.
What was this assignment called, Mr. V, so I can save it?
This is called Lab 1-2 History Museum. Lab 1-2 History Museum.
Thank you.
Don't forget, class, to save it, you know. I think it's saving automatically as we're typing, but just to be on the same side, you can just click on it and then press enter and it will save it again. All right, let me pause the recording and then we can take a quick 10-minute break. Recording, switch to the thing here.
Thank you, Mr. V.
And the last picture that we added was for antiques. It's an old car. I don't even know that. What did I say the name of this one was? It's right here on the list. It says just car. Just put all car, and all cars will come out. Let me see.
You said antique car.
That's an antique car. So let's put antique car. It's not this. I have to go and search for that. You might find a different car. It's fine. Antique. Oh yeah, look at they all come out. Pretty nice. My dad used to have one like this. I don't know what this kind is. So it's a 4 something. I don't know much about cars. I have one of this. Any of these antique cars will do. This is in Cuba. In Cuba, they still have these 1950s cars. And they make them work somehow because there are no parts or anything. I read an article one time about this. Anyway, so it's an antique car, and the other one is an antique typewriter, I guess. So something like this. Antique car and antique typewriter. For the famous Remington typewriters. I bet you think they're worth a lot of money nowadays if you can find one. But they're collectible items. So everybody has the 2 pictures, and then it says if we're done with that, then we're ready to complete the assignment. This is what we need to do. Okay. Everybody good with all the pictures? So you got 2 pictures for the slide number 1, the museum icon and the girls in museum. For slide number 2, we got the T-Rex skeleton and T-Rex 3D. And then for the slide number 3, we have a pharaoh, the sarcophagus of a pharaoh. And then for number 4, we got an antique car and an antique typewriter.
Mr. Vasquez?
Yes, there's no text on this one, just the title, okay, antiques. The other one, go ahead, Barbara.
On frame number 3, I can't use the designer because it says I am out of availability for this month. I'd have to go premium.
Yeah, nah, don't use the designer. Just put them side by side.
Okay.
Yes.
And then adjust the wording like the way you have it, or?
No, however, this type of designs, whatever design you can find. This
Okay.
one, when it was the theme, automatically set it up like that. I didn't type it like that.
Just the one on 3.
Oh, the 1 and 3. Yeah, the 1 and 3, I had to arrange it. I just drag it and then it arranged itself.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, once we have the 4 slides ready, then we can go to slide number 1 and then prepare it for the show. So the first thing they want us to apply that transition in the exciting category called gallery. So I'm gonna go to transitions first. Look at the options here and then look at the exciting section right here. And there should be one called gallery. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see, fall over. I don't see gallery.
It's on the third row, the very last one.
I see it, I see it. Thank you. I see it right here. So I'm gonna click on the gallery and then it says to increase the duration to 2.25 seconds. So before I already selected it, I know because it shows right here, look at, it's being selected and it shows me where it's at right here, that I selected it. But the next thing I wanna do is change the duration. So I'm gonna go and put it to 225 seconds. And then I'm gonna apply to all. So apply to all. Now I see the little star on all of them. That means below the number, that means I already applied the transition. So it says click apply the gallery transition in the exciting category to all slides, change the duration time to 225 seconds to all the slides also. And then it says click on the slideshow. And basically they want us to test it. They start from the beginning. So I'm going to start from the beginning. Here comes the slideshow first.
Where's the slideshow?
It's on the menu. So that's number 1. When I click the mouse, number 2 will come out. And number 3. And number 4. Okay. When I click one more time, it ends the show. One more time, it goes back. Okay. So test it on the slideshow and then play it from the beginning. Okay. Slideshow and then play from the beginning.
My slideshow's not showing.
You have to wait because remember, if you have a slow internet, it takes a while to start. So
No, I can't find slideshow to click on.
right here on
Where?
the look at my little arrow showing the
I
menu.
see your arrow, but what is it next to? I don't have that on my page.
Yeah, it's a menu. You have you have home, insert, draw, design, transitions, animations, and then it's like right now you're in transition. No, you added the transition.
I'm in transitions.
So and right next to transitions, animations, and then next is slideshow.
No, it doesn't. Oh, it says more. Oh, I see. I had to go somewhere else. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then you click from the beginning.
All right.
Yeah, it's another menu. It's another part of the menu. I forgot to mention that.
Sorry. Thank you.
And then you can play it. So I'm playing mine and it looks really nice. The gallery transition, it just moves him like in a gallery, you know, displaying each frame. Really nice. That's this little nice effect. And then I click one time and it ends, and then one more time and it goes back to the slides. It says save the presentation, which we already did. And don't forget to send me a copy this time of this. Tyrannosaurus T-Rex. Okay. So don't forget to share it. I'll put the my link on the chat, my emails. All right, so there it is. I put the link, just copy and paste it. If you want to share it, you can just copy and paste the link, and for my email, it makes it easy. So you go share, and then type it right here. and send it. Okay. Is this if you send me the link? That way I can just open and read directly from your drive. So don't forget share, and then you can copy my email from the chat. And I think we still have one presentation. Anybody else who needed to send their how do you call it, their all about me or about me presentation? I did get I got it right now. Barbara's, Jorge, Alma, Teresa, and Jennifer. And let me do that. Let me show the presentation. So you want me? Do you mind if I show your presentation? You're
No,
good?
that's okay.
All right. So let me show it because I think I have to download it first. Download it. Oh no, start slideshow actually plays directly. Look. So there it is. Mine I have all the
Are you showing it? Because I see a blank screen.
yeah, no, it's coming. It's
Oh, okay.
there it is. It's probably going slow for some reason. Huh? Do it again. I need to leave it alone. It's not doing it. Let me download it. I think it's easier if I download it. Save to OneDrive. So now I can go to my drive. It will be in attachments. So it's easier if I do it this way. Which one it is? This one? Check to see if it's this one. No, this is Hugo's. Was not that one. There's this one. No, it's Linda's. All right, where did it go? Again. Editing PowerPoint. No, it's blank. That is why
Why is it blank?
it's blank because you probably sent me the wrong one. Because see, when I go to preview, it doesn't show anything because it's blank.
Oh, Mr. Vasquez, I don't know what to tell you.
Think it open it and then share it the way we've been doing the other work. It's easier that way.
I shared it to you and you don't get it.
No, it's not. In this case, you attached it, so it's different. So here it's not.
I did that because when I share it, it doesn't come to you. Let me try. I have to open it up again.
I just try it and see if because now your email is working. Make sure you get my email from that chat.
I did get, it said you got it, right?
No, this one I did get, but it was I remember it was a blank one.
Right.
So I have Anna, Sandy, Linda, of the this is for the museum. And Alma, I have Alma's. We didn't show yours, but can I show yours? So let me show Alma's because she wasn't finished with it. Here we go. While we're waiting for Suze.
That's okay. I got,
Try sending it like that. It's a link.
I am. I'm just pulling it up a minute, finding it.
Right, this one is taking a while too, but I think it's just. I think it went too slow. Tampoco no tiene nada. Let's have to wait for a little while.
Okay, good luck, Mr. Vasquez. I sent it to you.
All right. Alma, la suya no está tocando. Well, let me just click where it says open, but I think it's the same thing. Oh, there it is. I had to click on open instead. All right, this is Alma, so let me start the slideshow. All About Me by Alma Valenzuela. And then my friends, family describe me as positive, aware, responsible, friendly, special, generous, beautiful, smart, strong, honest, and brave. It's a picture of a wearer card. And then hobby and activities I practice. Hobbies, watch the movies based on real life. Watch YouTube, how to organize, read books. Activities, bicycling, run, CrossFit box, and ride a horse. And foods, Mexican foods, my favorite foods are Mexican food, caldo de chamberete, and then shrimp, and
Es el chamorro.
chamorro, okay.
Ujú.
Tacos, Japanese, sushi, Chinese, compound chicken. La caldo de res era, ¿no? ¿O de qué era?
Sí, lo puse mal.
My secret talents are cooking, feng shui, and
El chi. Ajá.
relaxing, healing, massaging or massages. And then my happiness or my best, happiest time ever. When you got married, when I got married, when I had my children, when I graduated, and when I am with my dad. And then favorite places to visit, Hawaii, Cancun, New York, Anaheim, and Miami. Favorite books and movies are You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, Última Opportunity by Gabriel Garcia,
Ujú.
by the Placebo, and then movies Titanic, Jesus de Nazaret, Jesus of Nazareth, Gladiator, and The Count of Monte Cristo.
Ujú.
Okay, thank you very much, very nice. This won't work. I had to click on the open, so I was clicking in the wrong place. Let me see, you send it again?
Sí, es que se lo había mandado mal por eso, pero abrió el que estaba bien.
Okay, my junk mail, I haven't received it, so I don't know why. Well, send, yeah, no, and I checked.
Mine came, did it? Because I don't know. Sue said you saw mine, Mr. V?
Yeah, and no, and we actually showed it. We showed it to the class.
Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't know.
No, we didn't really show it. No, it doesn't want to. All right, so keep trying and let's see if you can attach it.
When I go to the email, my Outlook email, and I hit the paper clip, and then I go to Outlook and I find my PowerPoint, then what do I do? How do I get it to
The best, have you tried sharing? You said you already tried sharing and then put in my email right here.
I just did that and you said you didn't get it.
I haven't gotten it. So let me refresh it. No, it's not getting through. All right.
I don't know why you don't, yeah, see, it says there was an error.
Okay. So it's, do you copy my email from the chat to make it, easy?
Yeah, I did copy your email.
And you just pasted it right here? Because
I
that's
didn't paste it. If I paste it, the whole thing will paste to you?
no, if you paste it right here on my link on my email,
Mhm.
that way if there are any errors or whatever on the link that you're sending it to, it won't have that problem.
Okay, well, let me see then. Wait a minute.
Try linking it that way. It's the easiest way.
Okay, let me just I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead and keep trying and let's.
Okay.
For everybody else, we can close this. If you're already done with it, close it. And the last assignment on this part, it says we're doing module number 1 of PowerPoint. It says lab number 3 is on page 54. If you can follow with me, it says this is your job. Your school part 1 is expanding the courses offered in the building construction technology program. That the department chair has asked you to help promote the program. He informed you that students obtain hands-on experience using the latest methods of construction, and they receive instruction in the classroom and in the lab. The capstone courses are held in the field, where students build an actual energy efficient home. From the ground up, the skills learned and experience gained prepare students for careers in carpentry, masonry, plumbing, electrical projects, and supervision. You know what? This is a little too involved. We can do as our last assignment, like we can do one about that would be helpful. Let's say you work in and your company is really being exposed to hackers. Let's put it that way. So your job is to create a PowerPoint. One of the problems with companies, believe it or not, the main threat in a company for hacking is not really the hackers out there. You know who it is? The employees. The employees are usually the first target and the first threat to the company. And for many reasons, the employees do that. So your job and my job is going to be to design a nice PowerPoint to present to the staff, so they can learn the dangers of hacking and how they can prevent it, right? So we can do a slide for that. It'll be 4 slides, very easy. It's easy to do that. So let me get this thing going here and get that, because I already have the slides. I just need to give you the information. It'll make it easier that way. Let me go to, there it is. Give me 1 second while I log into my slides here. I have them on another side, that's why. All right, so let's go ahead and start a new slide. Let me go to my thing here. And I'll keep checking to see if I got it soon.
Okay, I'm trying to send it now.
Okay. So let's just start a new PowerPoint really quick here. New PowerPoint. And it's going to be a blank one. And it's taking a while because it's there it is. All right. Okay, so that's the first slide, title slide. And the title is going to be right here. So our presentation is going to be based on the common threats and vulnerabilities. Okay, so that's our title here. Okay. Common user threats and vulnerabilities. And this is one of the biggest problems in most companies. The people who work there are the threat. Believe it or not. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 slides, four slides. We'll make it 4 slides. All right, so everybody got the title, and then for the subtitle, it's hi, and then by your name, okay?
There's any size letter on common user?
It just did it automatically.
Okay.
I didn't put no size. It just did 60 automatically. All right. So common user threats and vulnerabilities, and then by your name, okay? So remember, this PowerPoint is going to be presented to the staff, to the rest of the employees, so they can understand how dangerous is the some of the activities that employees do. Common users are called, meaning anybody who works in a company and uses the company networks. That's why, I don't know, Linda, you notice that in your COD, they have so much security. It's incredible. And that's the reason, because threats can come from the inside. All right, look, we're gonna go to design, and we're gonna pick one of these nice designs here. Anything blue will do. About this Metropolitan. It has more variations. They're all the same. I don't know, Metropolitan looks kind of plain, doesn't it? So I picked the Metropolitan. About this other one, what is this one? Parallax. Oh, this one looks. Let's keep Metropolitan. All right. So it's called Metropolitan, this theme. And that's our first slide. Let me check for the second slide, what kind of a slide it's going to be. Okay, so it has a picture. One picture. So we're going to go and insert. Let's go home. And then right here, where it says new slide. Our second slide is going to be title and content. Okay. Title and content.
Which one?
Title and content. Our title is going to be No Awareness of Security. Should we capitalize this? And for text, we're going to put, so it should be a bullet. So it's bullet here. User must be aware of sensitive.
Mr. Vázquez, ¿cuál fue la segunda slide?
Table, what is it? What did I say? It's title and content. Make it separate bullets.
Mr. Vasquez, I think I did something wrong. I put a title and content and it doesn't appear like yours.
What do you mean? It doesn't have the what?
It says title and content, but the blue is on your left side and then there is another box on the right side. Can you show me again how do you
Yeah,
do
is this one right here, title and content? Is the second one on the list?
title and content? I got it raised.
Ay, a mí me sale diferente.
That's something wrong. Mine it doesn't show that like yours.
You know what? This is actually one statement, not
Mr. Vasquez. Me sale diferente, le pongo tile en content.
title and content.
Y el
Yeah, mine is different too.
Are you guys using the design?
oh, no, estoy en phone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm,
I use the Metropolitan. If you want to use a different, it's fine.
mhm.
Maybe because you're using a different one. You know what? This is not it's only one bullet. So data, comma, and then security. It's just a statement. So users must be aware of sensitive data, security policies and procedures, technologies and countermeasures provided to protect information and information systems. And look at it, if you notice on the side, it has really cool. If you use the designer, it has really nice look at. I have to go premium, ya se me acabaron. Enjoy unlimited content. That's it, no more.
How do we make it one bullet again, Mr. Vasquez?
You had two bullets. Also,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I just took out the period from the first part of it. Let me
Oh, okay.
go back to this thing here. Undo there. It's just it's just a one bullet statement. I thought I was two, but it's just one. So it's just one sentence. Users must be aware of sensitive data, security policies and procedures, technologies and countermeasures provided to protect information and information systems.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Thank you. By the way, the cache thing worked. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that it has something that happens all the time. So on the next slide, we're gonna do, let me see what the second slide is about. So the second slide is to content. Let's do the to content. We're gonna put a picture on the side. So right here, the title is, so to content. Title is data tab. One bullet. So I'm gonna do just one bullet here. And here we can find a picture of theft, I guess. But we're not gonna do it right now. We'll do it later. Right now, we're just doing the slides, okay? So data theft by users can cause organizations financially resulting in damage to an organization's reputation or posing a legal liability associated with disclosure of sensitive information.
Mr. Vasquez, is that one to content or comparison?
It's to content.
Okay.
Okay, we just have two more. We're gonna finish them the slides and then. Right.
What page are you on, Mr. Vasquez?
I'm not on any page because the one they suggested it was just too complicated. This is 4 slides, very easy to complete. So don't forget that also I'm also recording this in case you miss something. You can always and then go back in it and then just add whatever we're missing. All right, so I'm trying to complete all the slides before we run out of time. So let me go to the next slide. To content and comparison looks the same, huh? Looks the same to me. And the next one also title and content. Title is something that happens all the time. It's unauthorized downloads in companies, which is a big threat. So, and this is just a quick.
What kind of slide was that?
Excuse me, what was the third slide, sir?
It's title and content.
Thank you.
And don't forget to also just add a bullet. I'm just adding a bullet to each one. So many network and workstation infections and attacks trace back to users, meaning employees is what it is. We should change users, employees, who download unauthorized emails, photos, music, games, applications, programs, and videos to workstations, networks, or storage devices. One thing that the district employees were doing is sending these chain letters, you know, like, or jokes and things like that to everybody. And it was just, you know, unnecessary traffic on the network. All this stuff affects the companies.
Mr. Vasquez, I didn't finish typing out number 3. What did that fully say?
It says data theft by users can cause organizations financially, resulting in damage to an organization's reputation or posing a legal liability associated with disclosure of sensitive information.
Liability.
Mr. Vasquez, which one is number 4?
Number 4 is a title and content.
Associated with disclosure, associated.
Oh, are you back on number 4?
No, I'm in 3 right now.
Oh, okay, thank
One
you.
more, I'm almost finished. Disclosure of
I didn't know which one you were on, no big deal.
Of sensitive information. Okay.
okay. Thank you. I have it. And then what's the slide for number 4?
It's title and content.
That's it. Thank you.
And it's called unauthorized downloads. And this is such a big problem for companies. People download music, all kinds of stuff, and not only is it's a risk of getting the computer infected, but it is also creates unnecessary traffic on the network. So makes the more traffic on the network, the slower the internet is going to be for the rest of the company. So it has an effect completely to everybody on the company. And of course, you know, playing games, and never use, you know, your company email for personal use.
Never.
That's why you notice that in this account, I have an account from the district, from the county, from you name it. I don't use none of those for this. Even though I could use the school, but even though I just created a completely new account for this. It makes it easy for me. That way I don't have a, you know, massive type of files everywhere. That way I can control it better.
Mr. Vasquez, I put the wrong one for number 4. How do I delete that again?
Undo, and then undo. Don't forget, undo is your best friend.
Oh, yes, sir.
And then do it again. So it's the layout for that one is title and content. As a matter of fact, look, if you for some reason put that wrong one, I forgot to tell you, you can just go to layout and change it. So it makes it easy.
Mr. Vasquez, what's the layout for number 1, slide number 1?
Slide number 1 is the title. Title is slide. It's the number 1.
Thank you.
Is
was-
layout under insert?
Huh?
Where is layout?
They always right next to slide, new slide on the home tab.
Oh, I have table right now. Oh, on the home tab.
Oh, the home tab is right there.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to undo, but if it's easy for you just to change the thing, you can do.
So number 4 is title and content.
Title and content. So we have time for one more. All right, so ready for the last one. Okay, here we go. We have 5 minutes, so I want to make sure that we finish. We got 3. We're gonna do our last one is number 5. So we can do title and content also. It'd be easier just to do the same one. And our title is Unauthorized Websites. They are so dangerous. That's where most of the infections come from. So let me paste my text here. And, it's a long explanation, so that's why. Let me put the bullet here. There is accessing unauthorized websites can pose a risk to the user's data, devices, and the organization. Many websites prompt the visitors to download scripts or plugins that contain malicious code or adware. Some of these sites can take over devices like cameras and applications. Right, that's our last slide. We can save this as what's the name of this thing? Common user threads. We can save it as common user threads. And we add the pictures on Thursday. So common user threads will be the name of the file. Okay.
And what are we naming it?
Common user threads.
Common user thread.
User and for technology or cybersecurity means the person who's using the devices on a company, such as a computer or whatever it is that you use. I'm gonna show a video on Thursday, really nice, that explain this this stuff that we're talking about. It's like a 5-10 minute video, but it's funny. This company is actually, I think it's a government, it's a state government. I think it's Texas. They made this video about all this that I'm going over, and it's funny as hell because they acted, and it's funny the way they act. And it's typical what happens in companies because I've seen it in my district where I work.
Mr. Vasquez, what does it mean when it tells me, I've never had this, we couldn't rename the file? Please try again in a few minutes or refresh the page and try again.
Refresh the page maybe. But you already tried saving it, common user threads, save?
Yeah.
No? All right, then refresh the page. If you already tried it, refresh the page. And all right, everybody got the 5 slides? If not, don't forget we have the
No.
video. You can play the video and just slow it down,
No.
whichever is easier. See, I don't have to go that far. I can take a nap right here on my bed if I want to. My little house here. Oh, if you guys haven't had a chance to go see the Desert X, I think it's like 2 weeks and then it will be over. Okay. At the end of this month is when it's over.
We sent it, can I send it to you?
No, we're not done. We still need
Oh, I already sent it.
we need pictures and
Oh, okay, because I already sent it. Okay.
don't forget.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes,
you have to put the bullet prior to typing in the statement, correct?
I think so. No, you can type it and then add the bullet later. See, but it's not. It wasn't giving it to me, so I have to do it manually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because mine's not coming out either.
Yeah, just go right here on the little arrow and then select the bullet, and you can
Yeah,
try
that's
to
what I did too.
if you want to. All right, class. Let's save it and then save mine, and then we're ready to call it.
Oye, no alcanza a hacer las 2.
Mr. Vasquez, I'm sorry, what do we save it as?
Save it as common user threads.
Common threads, common user threads?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, buenas noches, todos.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
todos.
Thank you, Mr.
A
Vasquez.
todos. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye, Veronica. Bye, Veronica.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, good night, everybody.